Welcome to Silver Duff Films interview show. My name is Michael Geyer, and I am here with Elijah Rock. And he is a very talented man, a singer, a dancer, an actor, you name it. Lots of talent. And he's one of the stars of a movie called Three Blind Saints. Fabulous film. It's going to be out soon, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, my pleasure. So what got you involved in performing from the very beginning? What got you started, and how old were you?
Wow. It's all started in the church.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it all began in the church. My mom, they just, I guess they heard me sing, I was a little boy singing around the house.
And a lot of times parents would say, shut up. So it's nice that you must have had something going, because they were like, he's got a voice.
Exactly. And, I was singing at church. And then, I went to a school that was very involved in cultivating artistic talents. And so I think I was in like the 4th or 5th grade. One of my teachers saw that I had a classical sound to my voice, and she recommended me audition. I think I was like 12 or something like that. I auditioned for the Cleveland Orchestra Children's Chorus, and then I auditioned for the Cleveland Opera Children's Chorus. So I got to sing these wonderful pieces and actually work in the opera as a young boy. So that's where my sort of passion really took off.
So it started with song. And classical.
Yeah. Well, gospel in the church, classical with these other, groups. And from there, the whole, music as a whole became something I was very passionate about.
Well, you do a good job. Let's watch a few clips, and we'll be right back.
This final world keeps spinning around.
Obviously very impressive, very talented, lots of variety. And tap dancing. You're a tap dancer as well, so you're not just a singer, you're a song and dance man.
Right.
Is it just tap?
Well, tap is pretty much my dance form.
Yeah. What got you into tap dancing? I love tap dancing. I'm a tap dancer as well. I got to work with Gregory Hines in the movie Tap.
Wow.
I worked with the man for a week, and let me tell you, it was a pleasure. And I actually tap danced with him. So you're a tap dancer, so tell me about it.
Well, my first tap teacher was a guy in his 60s, Ed Bubba Taps Ferguson. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, by the way, so I think you guys already know that with the Cleveland Opera. But yeah, he started teaching me. I was about 12 when I started, and he was a senior, so he would take me to a senior citizen his home, and it was like an apartment building, and we would go to the basement and on this tile floor, and here I am learning
on a tile floor.
Learn how to tap, man, and then he just continued to basically show me how to continue to develop my own style. He was like, just develop your own style. He's a paddle and roll guy, which is my style. And when I went to New York, of course, I started befriending a lot of the guys who were in noise funk and tap dance community in New York.
So one of the reasons we're here is to talk about the fact that you recently starred in a movie called Three Blind Saints.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, come on. There's 3 main guys, and you're one of the 3 main guys.
I am.
Yes. How did you get that job?
Man, you know what? It's the power of belief. The power of belief. That role was a real miracle. And so I do believe that dreams do come true and miracles do happen. I was just I was praying for the right opportunity. Here we have something in LA and New York called Actors Access.
Yeah.
And I literally clicked submit. I submitted myself.
You are kidding. On Actors Access.
On Actors Access.
That's what we actors do regularly. LA Casting, Actors Access, and Now Casting.
And Now Casting.
And so you submitted yourself.
I submitted myself.
Oh my gosh.
And I was shooting this Nollywood film. I was starring in a drama called Here Comes the Boom. Very sort of head of a crime family. And I got this call from Brad Wilson, the producer. And he said, we got your submission, and someone in the production office here in Kansas City, Lee Summit, Missouri, yeah. We are just really excited about what we saw on your reel. And I said, wow, that's pretty cool. He said, yeah, well, if you could do the role, could you be here in a week if we cast you? And I'm like, yeah.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I can make that happen. And he said, well, I'll call you back. After that, I called my mom. I said, get to praying. And literally, I called. She was the next call I made. And a few hours later, he called back and he said, doggone it, you got the role.
Nice.
And he said, he kept saying, I feel like this is the hand of God, that there's something real special here. And now he tells me he couldn't imagine anybody else in the world playing it.
Yeah, and it is a comedy.
It's a comedy.
A lot of energy. It's an over-the-top, fun, outgoing comedy, as we're going to see in a couple of clips.
Yeah.
Actually, let's just watch those now because they're a lot of fun. Then we can talk more about the movie.
Hey, come on, listen. Look, man, you are out of your mind. Listen to me. Something's out there. What? What's out there? Oh, the cops, they out there. Rusty's out there.
Oh, he's out there, but that's not what I'm talking
those
about.
guys, I got Frankie, the cops, I got Frankie.
No. It's not out there, up there.
What?
The whole God thing, man, it's real. All that God stuff that we've been trying to fake our way through, it's real.
I know that's real. God is real, brother. Brothers and sisters! Woo! It's a praise time! It's time for us to have some good God.
Well, obviously, very funny clips. It's going to be a very funny movie, and it's got a faith-based Christian message. Which, briefly, tell me what the message is. It looks like the guys are being con artists or something and then come to believe. Is that?
Yeah, it's about these three Riley guys who are out there, and they get caught by the local sheriff in this town, and they get thrown in jail. The sheriff comes and gets them out and says, basically, you got to work at this church. So we work at the church, and the first intention is to siphon money off the good
people. Tithe, please, and then.
Yeah, exactly. And by the end of the movie, we have a change of heart, and we basically, we fall in love with the local community and the congregants, and we just find that we are having a change of heart, not only internally, and we're thinking about God now, and how God is real in this movie. My character kind of knows, has a spiritual, foundation, but Richard Spade Jr.'s character is certainly
comes the furthest.
Yeah.
Was it fun working on the film?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, for my first star in a feature, I couldn't have had a better experience.
Good.
I mean, I tell you, all the people in Kansas City, Lee Summit, World Revival, everyone was just so amazing. They really took care of me. And the synergy on set was great, working with Barry Corbin. Irma P. Hall has become like my, surrogate grandmother. I talk to her all the time. And it just... it really set the tone for how I want to work in this business.
Yeah. Obviously, Three Blind Saints is a faith-based film, which is a growing industry. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, well, you know what, we like to call it, family friendly. Right now, all these studios have these subdivisions that are
Yeah.
really catering to family-friendly movies with a message, you know, a little bit of God in it, and that's good because, you know, faith is real, you know, and a lot of people right now are pulling on their faith, whatever, you know, religious belief they have, and I really like that this movie doesn't sort of knock you over the head with it, you know, but it delivers a hope, inspirational message.
You also do live stage.
Yes.
And I know you worked in a theater that was very important to you in Cleveland. Correct me about that, and tell me what you're doing now with the current play that you're working on.
Yeah, well, I came up through Caramoo House. Caramoo House is one of the first black community theaters on the national scene. I would say comparable to a Negro ensemble in New York. A lot of the earlier black actors came out of Cleveland, Caramoo House. And so I came through Caramoo as well. I did a lot of shows, did Jitney there, Sophisticated Ladies, and Caramoo was a great foundation for me in the theater.
Yeah.
From there, of course, doing theater in New York, you know, got my equity card in New York theater, you know, musical theater, of course, as well. I have to say, doing this play right now that I'm doing called Hoodoo Love, which is written by Katori Hall. I play a 1930s blues singer.
Nice.
Named Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades. Got a great cast, a great director, Kevin Lyons, who worked with Queen Latifah. He's Queen Latifah's acting coach. Helped.
Really? I love her.
Yeah, helped Jennifer
Good for
Hudson
him.
win her Oscar. Great,
Nice.
great director. So it's going to be a great show, and it's going to open at the Ruby in Hollywood. So
Nice.
in February 4th through the 24th on the weekends.
And that'll be 2012 this year. In case you're
Yes.
watching this afterwards, don't go. You're not going to see anybody there.
Yeah.
But if you do, if you're in the Los Angeles area, definitely go by and see the show. I'm
see
planning to
it.
be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fun, very exciting.
And right now I'm gunning to play a priest in Superfly on Broadway. I'm coming for you. You know, you know I'm the guy.
So singer, as we said, dancer, actor. You've got a show singing that you do on cruise ships. You do musical theater as well. You're doing live shows, whether it's drama or musicals, and you're doing a number of films, but most recently Three Blind Saints. So that's quite a career so far. What do you have to look forward to? What are you looking for that you haven't accomplished yet? What's coming up?
But you know what? I have to say, I've been very fortunate. I really feel that we are moving into an era where you know, musicians who sing, dance, and act, that, you know, that's going to come back. Where it's for me, like I said, I've always been most inspired by artists who really could do it all.
Yeah.
And so for me, every medium is a medium that I'm excited and thrilled about, and I just want to become a better performer. I do think Hollywood is searching for a new up and coming black male talent, and I think that you know, we have to continue to put ourselves out there, and that there continues to be more roles, you know, for guys like me to really do our thing.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on all of your success, and
Thank you.
thanks for joining me today, and we look forward to watching your career continue to go in that direction. Up,
Thank
up,
you.
and up.
Appreciate it.
And obviously, if you'd like to watch more interviews like this with other actors and producers or directors, then make sure you go to our website, silverdovefilms.com, and opt in to our email list, and that way every time we have a new interview show, we'll let you know by email and you can watch it. Thank you for joining us today.